Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. And in this one, we've got the very latest bottled beer from Stonehouse Brewery, which are from Oswestry. It's the town I live in. They're my local brewery. They're a cracking brewery. They do great beers. And this is... They don't release many cask beers in a bottle. I know they've done the bitter. They've done their golden ale. I'm not even sure if Sunlander's cask, I don't think it is, but they've not been really known for releasing cask beers into bottles. And I messaged Shane, the owner of the brewery, a few weeks ago, said it'd be great if you could start releasing your cask beers into bottles so I can review them and what have you. And he replied to me and said, we're going to start doing that. And this one that I'm reviewing now is the very first one that... It's not the very first cask beer they've released in a bottle, but this seems to be the first one of maybe a few that are going to be coming up. I do have a gripe with this, and I did comment on one of his posts, and that gripe is that they've lowered the ABV on it. It really gets my flipping back up when breweries lower the ABV. Now, when I said that, they said, oh, it makes it more sessionable. That's great. I love sessionable. But the beer was only 0.4% stronger than what it is now. So in my view, it's 4.2% now, I'll tell you that now. It was only 4.6 then. That's sessionable in my books. Please, Stonehouse, don't go down this route of doing what a lot of breweries do and start dropping the ABV for, I don't know, financial purposes. Profit purposes. Just charge us more if you need to, if that is the case, but let's keep the beers original to that original recipe. This is probably still the original recipe, but I bet you somewhere it is different. Now this beer is going to be different because it's in a bottle and not on cask, so let's crack on and tell you what it is. Obviously by now you would have seen the thumbnail, you know what it is, but this is a beer they brewed not too long ago, probably 6 months ago maybe, for the first time. And this is its first appearance in a bottle. So like I say, from Stonehouse Brewery. And this is their Flipside Pale Ale, coming in at 4.2% ABV. Was 4.6. Not happy with you for doing that. 500ml bottle. Now, I don't know how much it was. I know their prices have gone up. I bought beers and I bought 2 cases of it. I'm going to guess probably £2.50-ish, something like that, for this beer. And this actually was only, let me just tell you, the best before date is the 9th of the 11th, 25. This was actually only bottled on Tuesday. Today is Thursday that I'm reviewing it. This was only bottled on the Tuesday, and I think it only went on sale on Tuesday. So it's super fresh. Nice artwork. So I'm going to stop talking now because we're 3 minutes in. We haven't done nothing. Like I say, a cask beer is going in the old school Stonehouse glass. It's not nucleated, so it's not going to cause too many bubbles, and I'm going to be quite vigorous with the pour. So let's get the bottle opener there. It's been out the fridge for a bit. It was cold anyway, but I've tried to leave it out for about an hour to warm up. Still bloody cold though, but let's get it out and see what we get. Now, like I say, Stonehouse, fantastic brewery. Traditional brewery, but do some fantastic sort of craft beers, if you like, hazy IPAs. And this was decent on cask. This was decent on cask, but I fully expect this to lose some of that character because I think with any cask beer, as soon as you start bottling it, it loses a bit. So there is a little bit left in the bottle, but there we go. As clear as a bell. There is a few bubbles going up. Could you say that's... No, it's clear as a bell, isn't it? I think it's just me. I was going to say, is there a slight haze? Yeah, sort of very pale, golden in colour. Pale golden look or straw look. A finger of light, fluffy head. Very cloudy-like head. Now, whereas on cask, that would probably be a bit thicker and heavier. But the beer looks good. The beer looks good. So there we go. Let's dive in with the nose. Is there anything to tell you off the back? Pale, fresh and well balanced ale with Mosaic, Centennial and British First Gold hops. So there we go. Vegan friendly and all that it normally says, but it hasn't actually got that as it happens. I don't think it has, no. So let's stop talking. Right, let's dive in, have a sniff of the old Flipside. see what we get. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really picking anything up there. Absolutely nothing. There's a slight hop note. Absolutely nothing. Maybe it's me. They get a little bit more off the bottle, but I'm not getting anything, if I'm honest, apart from a slight hop note. If I really want to dig deep, there's a slight malty note, but I'm really not picking an awful lot up off that. So, no point in sniffing something that you ain't going to get anything of. That's what you want the beer to look like. So there we go. Flipside Pale Ale, 4.2%, Stonehouse Brewery. The first cask beer they've bottled for an awful long time. Cheers. That's nice. That is nice, to be fair. And as I said, makes it they want it to be sessionable. The sessionable side of it is there. That said, I still believe that this will lose something being dropped. We're not there to go there, are we? So right, let's carry on. Yeah, a sessionable body, shall we say. I want to say it's light. It'd be interesting if they bring this back out on cask, because I don't believe it's on. But I'm wondering, or if it is, no, it's not on at the moment, whether it'll be 4.6 on cask. But yeah, the body is quite light. It's sessionable, let's say that. Carbonation's very nice in there. You feel it, but it's not too much. It's not overpowering. It does bring out them flavours of the beer. It still has a smoothness about it, even being in a bottle. Even maybe a little bit of a slight creamy note. Not creamy in taste, creamy in sort of mouthfeel. Still not punching massive flavours like the casks did. But again, is that because the ABV has dropped? Maybe less of something else in it, I don't know. But there are flavours there, but a little bit subtle. Hoppy, subtle fruity notes. Nice light maltiness to it as well. I'm not sure. It's got a feel. There's something in there that is giving it, for me, maybe a light floral note. Maybe a light floral note. And also a very light sort of honey sort of sweetness. I feel like I'm picking up, and I don't know why, but it feels like there's that very subtle, pardon me, that come up a little bit unexpectedly. A little subtle honey note. This is live, people, sort of, but I don't do any editing, so sometimes these things happen. Yeah, light, fruity, a nice sweet subtle maltiness there. Like I say, I feel like there's something floral there, along with a very sort of subtle honey sort of note. It's very easy drinking. It is sessionable. Did that come out right? Sessionable. Plenty of flavour for 4.2%, but subtle. There are flavours there. There are lots of flavours there. but subtle, rather than punching you in the face. And you know, that's going to come down to the sort of the style of the beer and the ABV thing. For me, it's gonna, you know. Anyway, I'm talking too much now. What do I think of it? If you like your trad beers, this is a nice, easy drinker. It's going to go down well. Perfect for the summer. Probably won't be there for the summer unless they bring it out again. But yeah, nice enough. Nice enough. But I still have that gripe. Don't drop the ABV. Keep the ABV to 4.2, please, Stonehouse. Hey, there we go. Stonehouse Brewery, Flipside, Pale Ale, 4.2% ABV. A very nice drop. Proper traditional stuff. Does it lose a bit in the bottle? In my opinion, I think all cask beers never quite come across the same in a bottle as they do on cask. But still, a mighty fine beer. Very decent. And one for the traditional sort of drinkers. So can't really knock it. Nothing nasty in there. There you go. There's my thoughts on that beer. Pretty damn decent. If you've had the beer before, let me know your thoughts on it. If you're thinking of getting it, get yourself to Street, because they still haven't got a web shop. Stonehouse, sort it out. We need cans or we need bottles being shipped. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon on another one.